Okay, let's unpack this. We're diving into a pretty unique online phenomenon today.
Mm.
It's all sparked by this YouTube video, How to Get a Paypig to Fund Your Life Findom by Jesse Tyron.
Right. And that title alone, it definitely signals we're heading into some unusual territory.
Exactly. So our goal here, just to be clear, isn't really to judge or endorse what's in the video.
No, not at all. We're using it more as a case study, a way to understand a specific kind of online interaction.
Yeah, a window into maybe less conventional corners of the internet.
Precisely.
So first things first, how does this video actually define a paypig?
Well, it describes it as someone who sends money to another person, but without expecting anything tangible back.
Like a gift, but ongoing.
Sort of. The video compares it to a sugar daddy, but then immediately points out a huge difference.
Which is?
No expectation of a relationship, no reciprocal favors, none of that. It's purely financial, one way.
Okay. And the video connects this directly to Findom.
Yeah, financial domination.
Yeah.
It frames the whole Paypig thing as basically fitting right into that Findom world, the power dynamics involved.
Interesting. So where does one supposedly find these individuals?
According to the video, the place is Twitter, like overwhelmingly Twitter.
Really? Why Twitter specifically?
The creator argues it's because Twitter has, or had, relatively fewer boundaries on content compared to other platforms. More permissive, I guess.
Oh.
And the creator even says, from their own experience, that's mainly where these interactions happen for them, on Twitter.
Right, so personal experience backing that claim up within the video itself.
Yeah. It does make you think about how platform rules, the environment, can really shape what kind of communities pop up.
Totally. Okay, so the video then gets into the practical side, the how-to.
It does. Step 1, according to the source, is setting up a Twitter profile.
Makes sense. Anything specific about that?
It suggests maybe using a new email, blocking contacts, basically keeping it separate from your personal life for privacy.
Ah, okay. Sensible.
And it stresses that the profile picture and the cover photo, those are pretty important first impressions.
Right, the visual branding almost.
Exactly, because that's often the first thing people see, especially when money might be involved down the line.
Okay, now, the persona. This part sounds quite specific in the video's description.
It is. The video advises cultivating what it calls a spoiled brat image.
Spoiled brat, so like demanding. Entitled.
Yeah, that seems to be the idea. And the content reflects that. It mentions posting foot photos.
Which apparently the creator has other tutorials on.
And face photos, too.
Yeah.
But also, interestingly, photos with a loser sign.
A loser sign.
Which the video clarifies means giving the middle finger.
Wow. Okay, so quite provocative.
Definitely. And the video offers a reason for this specific imagery.
Which is?
It suggests that the people acting as paypigs, they want to feel sort of pathetic or easily exploited, that the act of giving money is tied up in feeling demeaned almost.
Huh. That's a complex dynamic.
Very. It points to some really specific psychological desires potentially at play.
And the language used in posts, in the captions, that matters too.
Crucial, apparently. The video gives examples. Things like, I will drain every last penny you own.
Whoa. Direct.
Very direct. Or pay up simps, that kind of language. The idea is to be upfront about the financial domination aspect.
So it acts like a filter, attracting only those interested in that specific dynamic.
Exactly. Sets the expectations clearly from the get-go within that, subculture.
The video also mentions posting about, like, everyday expenses.
Yeah, like if you go get a coffee, you might post about it and then just ask for someone to pay for it.
So integrating the financial demands into just daily life updates.
Blurring the lines, making it a constant opportunity for them to send money.
And consistency is important for growing the account.
Very. Post at least once a day is the advice. And engage with the community.
Meaning?
Following other Findom accounts, interacting with potential paypigs, basically embedding yourself in that online space.
Right, building connections within the niche.
Yeah, that's how you become visible, how you find people who share those specific interests. Standard online community building in a way.
Okay, so you've set up the profile, you're posting. How does the actual transaction part start, according to the video?
Well, the advice is actually quite passive initially. Wait for them, the paypigs, to contact you.
Don't solicit directly at first.
Seems not. But there's a little nuance. If someone does send money, the video suggests offering something cheeky back.
Cheeky? Like what?
Importantly, non-nude. Things like maybe a foot picture or just a selfie. Something small.
And the idea there is to encourage more payments.
Potentially, yeah. like a small reinforcement. It acknowledges the payment, maybe strengthens the connection slightly without it being a direct trade.
Okay. And what about interacting with someone who's already, sending money? A regular Paypig?
The video mentions just keeping them updated on your day, like that coffee example again.
Just went to Starbucks.
Send cash. Sort of. It's about constantly presenting these small, everyday moments as opportunities for them to contribute financially.
It sounds quite performative, like performing your life for financial support.
That's a good way to put it. You
Yeah.
provide the narrative, and their engagement is partly through funding that narrative.
Right. Okay, finally, the practicalities. Getting paid. What platforms does the video mention?
It lists a few. Cash App is mentioned, but with a note that it's shut down in the UK now.
Okay. What else?
Tip, using wish lists like on Amazon, and also cryptocurrency.
Ah, crypto. Was there enthusiasm for that one?
Noticeably, yes. The video highlights crypto because apparently there aren't usually maximum limits on how much can be sent.
I see. So potentially larger sums, fewer restrictions.
Exactly. Which seems to align well with the draining aspect mentioned earlier, the financial domination theme.
Okay, so let's recap the main strategies from this video. It seems to boil down to.
Consistent posting on Twitter, definitely.
Right, with that very specific spoiled brat persona and the findom-related language.
Yeah. Engaging with the community is key, too.
And then mostly waiting for people to approach you, maybe offering a small, non-explicit thank you if they send funds.
That seems to be the core formula presented in the source material.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a detailed roadmap for attracting this specific type of financial support online.
It's certainly detailed,
Yeah.
and frankly quite surprising to hear laid out so methodically.
It does offer a glimpse into a niche interaction, one that relies on some very specific desires and online presentations.
It really makes you think, doesn't it, about the motivations on both sides of that equation, why someone would give money like that, and what makes someone effective at soliciting it.
Absolutely. And it brings up a bigger question, too, I think.
Which is?
Just how these online platforms, as they evolve, are enabling and even shaping these totally new, sometimes quite unexpected kinds of interactions around money and, well, relationships or lack thereof.
Yeah. How digital spaces are changing our understanding of value, connection, maybe even exploitation.
Exactly. It leaves you wondering what other unique dynamics are being fostered in these online communities that we might not even be aware of yet.
A really interesting, if somewhat unusual, deep dive today. Definitely food for thought.